Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
Okay, just watched Idiocracy for the 12th fucking time, and I'm still laughing like it's the first time I've seen it, man. It's a solid movie, man. It's funny, it's witty, it's I'm not gonna go so far to say ahead of our times or ahead of the, where we're at in modernity, but it's still like there's like some sharp warnings, I guess. Maybe how it gets so bad is like obviously not realistic, but the result is actually funny when when Joe is actually in the future and he's like that type of shit is such a mockery of what we live in today. And this movie's from what, 2005, I guess, whenever it came out. I'm sure it's something like that, mid 2000s.
Mike Judge also made Office. That aged well too.
Mike Judge did Office Space too. He did. God damn.
Yes.
I fucking love Office Space. I had no idea he did that. I know he did Silicon Valley, which I also loved, except for the ending. But for the most part, I loved it. And I know he did like King of the Hill or something, I think, which is also kind of fun, but not as good as these properties, man. Sorry, Idiocracy is amazing.
King of the Hill and Beavis and Butthead.
And yes, and Beavis and Butthead.
Ooh.
Probably tell by the fucking animation he did those, straight up. But yeah, this is a fucking like what do I call this? 'Cause it's funny as shit, but the funniness is kind of because of I've watched this like I swear to God a bunch of times, and each time I watched it in different fucking years, it all still applied somehow. Maybe that's a fucking like magic trick he's doing or something, but I don't think so. I think it's like we actually like move towards things like this, actually, which is like kind of the scary thing about it. That's kind of what makes it funny, I think. It's a fun fucking movie, bro. I laugh my ass off. I don't normally laugh my ass off at movies. This shit, I was fucking dying, bro. Yeah, solid fucking movie. Solid. And like the ability to do that. I'm sorry, like for me, I don't know about anyone else, but for me, to get me to like really hard laugh at a movie, oh man, like god damn it, bro. So for me, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. And I'm gonna give this like I think a fucking 7.7, 7.8. That's a pretty good score, man. 7.7, 7.8. Obviously, it's like obvious things to point out or to poke fun at in regards to modern times, even from fucking 2005 or whatever, 2006. They're kind of obvious things to point out, but it's still like the commercialization or the NASCAR outfits these fucking fools wore, where there's just nothing but like brands and logos as shirts and dresses and all that shit. That's hilarious. Water gets replaced by fucking Gatorade or what's it called? Mando? Or whatever the fuck it's called. Brando. Right? And then obvious like they're so dumb they don't know this yet type of thing. Okay. It's not the hardest thing to do to come up with. But the way they did it I thought was like I don't know, man. I just found it very funny. Very very entertaining and very funny. And they even do the campy story stuff in here. Hey, and even one day we can go to the moon. And you add a joke after that, and like kills the campiness, but there's still a campy aspect to it. Of like the average guy, right? The average Joe can make a difference. But he didn't know that when he was just average Joe. He had to become the smartest guy in the world in order to figure that out, apparently. Otherwise, you want no part of it, right? The average Joe want no problems with the way the world works until he became the smartest guy in the world. Then he wants to do something, right? Oh my god, I didn't even play the fucking ending. I have to play the ending. All right, I'd highly recommend 7.7, 7.8, around there. Anyone else want to go? I forgot about the fucking ending, the end of the movie. Anyone? No? All right, great movie, Idiocracy. Please go watch it. I highly recommend. Whether you love it or hate it or whatever the fuck, it will definitely be thought provoking, in my opinion. I think there's no way around it, actually. But yeah, check it out, Idiocracy.